By Alan McGuinness, news reporter. A holidaymaker is suing a travel firm after being left in a neck brace by a 15-stone lad who dive-bombed into him as he emerged from a pool slide. Hyde suffered trauma to muscles in his neck and upper back and was diagnosed with cervical neck concussion after the incident at Alegria Pineda Splash Hotel in Barcelona. The 44-year-old Worcestershire business owner has launched legal action against Jet2 Holidays over the incident, which happened just hours into his holiday. Mr. Hyde had arrived in the Spanish city with his wife Joanne and 8-year-old daughter to celebrate the pair's wedding anniversary. Mrs. Hyde, who was poolside, captured the incident on her phone. Mr. Hyde said he heard a massive crunch and was sent rotating underwater when the man's backside hit him on the head. "I saw something massive coming towards me and only realized later that it was a young lad and he literally landed with his backside on my head," he recalled. "I heard a massive crunch and can honestly say I thought my neck had snapped. The impact had such force. I was rotated 360 degrees underwater. After struggling to get out of the water, Mr. Hyde then went into shock after lifeguards applied deep heat and ice packs to his neck, which burnt his skin." Mr. Hyde said, "Then the pain really started to take hold and I was shaking like a leaf. I felt sick and my neck was on fire. Everything went tight and rigid. I couldn't lift my arms up and any sort of movement hurt my neck." Mr. Hyde waited for 2 agonizing hours for treatment after being taken to hospital in an ambulance. His wife and daughter followed in a taxi which Mr. Hyde had to pay for. "It was quite scary as my toes and fingers were tingling and I had no real idea of what damage had been done," he said. Mr. Hyde claimed that the situation was made even worse when they had to find their own back to the hotel during a taxi strike, leaving him stumbling around in a neck brace in the boiling heat and horrible pain for more than an hour. Mr. Hyde said that despite physiotherapy, he still experiences pain and stiffness because of the incident. Magdalena Knez, a specialist personal injury lawyer at Slater & Gordon who is representing Mr. Hyde, said her client does not blame the man involved for what was an accident. Rather, she said Mr. Hyde's issue is with the fact that there are no signs or barriers in place to section off the area where guests exit the water slide, and that he has been ignored by the company. Mr. Hyde said the incident completely ruined his holiday and added, "It's not too much to ask for some form of response or apology." A spokeswoman for Jet2 Holidays said the well-being of customers was extremely important and the firm was exploring Mr. Hyde's claim fully. The spokeswoman denied further comment pending the legal case.